Hey everyone, John Hunter here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a short trade here off of these channel highs on the euro. Let me get this adjusted really quick here. Final target's going to be at the lows of the day. I'm not expecting a big breakthrough, primarily just for the way that we've been acting so far this morning. Every time they try to get to the lows, it's immediately bought right back up. And it's not that big of a breakout. You know, the breakout's only a couple ticks here or there. So instead of looking for a huge breakdown, you know, getting down to the channel lows by the time we get there, I honestly don't think we're going to make it all in one shot. That move down there, even through the low of day, I'm not anticipating it going that far. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take a conservative target at the earlier swing low before the buys took over. We're going to take 3 contracts there, and then the final 2 contracts are going to be just ahead of the low of day right there at 82.25. Now, if you haven't heard or you don't trade the euro very much and you're not sure, the way that the euro ticks has been changed. It's been changed as of Monday on the 11th, so pretty fresh change here. But instead of going 0.0000, they added an additional spot, so now it ticks in half ticks. So every tick is $6.25. So keep that in mind when we're looking at the overall profit and the overall movement and the ticks and all that fun stuff, because it will be slightly different this time around than some of the other videos that we've recorded on the euro. So we have our entry short here at 84.10. We're looking for our first target to come off at 82.60. It's going to be now this is one of those examples. It says 150. It's not. The best way that I can describe this, since they're half ticks, just put a decimal right there. This is 15 ticks, right? So 15 times 2, remember, because it's cut in half, so 15 times 2, that's 30 ticks on that first target. The second target's going to be towards the low of day here at 82.25, and that is going to be a target of 18.5, right? So 18.5 times 2. You get where I'm going with this, right? 18.5 times 2, that's 37 ticks. So overall, we have a really nice distance to drop. Now we just need to see us turn down off of that. We have a beautiful rejection off the channel highs. We have a nice little early entry here. Now it's just a waiting game. So we'll give it a little bit of time. We are pretty early. It's not even quite 7 o'clock yet, so more than enough time for the market to start waking up and then grind back down to those lows. So we'll give it a little bit of time here and see if we can get that target filled. All right, seeing continued follow through here, 1 tick away from our target. And there we get it filled. Wonderful. So we get our fill at 82.60. The rest of them, let's see, 2 contracts. Those are going to go to break even +1 now. The final objective a little bit farther down is the last little bit that we're looking for, just down to the low of day. I mean, again, you could look to split this up even further and look for an actual channel low test. But given the breakouts that we've been seeing so far, we already know that it's very, very weak to the downside. And I'm not about to give away, you know, a 30 something plus tick runner. So instead of that, we're just going to be looking for 18 down at the lows here, 82.25, and we'll see if we can get that target filled. So we got a little bit of time left. We've been in this one for a decent amount of time here. We initially got in at 6:40, and now we're pushing down into 7:30 already. So more than enough time. Just need to see us grind lower and get that final target filled. All right, continuing the bear drive lower here, we're coming a couple ticks away from that final target, so I don't want to give all of this back. That wouldn't make any sense. So we're going to lock our stop in nice and tight here. Give it a little bit of breathing room still, but get it nice and tight, and that'll put our stop at 8,300. Now we're 1 tick away, so I don't want to see any turn back around on us. 1 tick away, we're testing it, no fill yet. And there we get the fill. Beautiful move down back to the low of day. We'll see if they can break through. If you're a little more aggressive, again, you can look for a target at an actual channel test. I'm not really anticipating that big of a drop down, but either way, beautiful move down. Overall, we put away 1,025 on the trade. Now, again, the euro has changed a little bit, so it's $6.25. That means that it's 164 ticks overall on that move down. So absolutely gorgeous move down. Doesn't seem like the euro is phased really at all by this change here and the ticks and the decimal places and all that. The first couple days was a little bit whippy, but now we appear to be right back to normal again. So beautiful move down. Overall, 1,025 on the trade. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.